Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nerds, and toy collectors? This is Starscream 1988, and today I'm going to bring you a review on the Toys R Us exclusive of Shinkenger. And I actually just picked this up, I don't know, I want to say a week ago now. I'm pretty sure I did show it not in this past week's toy haul, but the week prior. Or at least the day after, because it came in the same day, but I did it on a separate toy haul video. But again, I mean, this is the standard Japanese version of the Shinken-Oh from the Shinkenger Super Sentai show. It's pretty nice. Again, it's the original box that you get in Japan. Obviously, as you can see, it's all written in Japanese, which is pretty cool. The only thing that they add is they add a little bit of plastic here to hold this, and let me turn it around for you. Side of the box, obviously, no big deal. And here's the front, showing you that this is part of the Power Rangers 20th anniversary. So it's a pretty cool set to have, only because of the fact that obviously this is the show that just finished for us here in the United States for Power Rangers Samurai. So it's a good way to, it was pretty smart of them to decide to bring this guy out, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so that's basically your standard Japanese box. There's really nothing in the bottom. On the top it just has them right there, which is pretty cool. Alright. And I will be showing you the robot in its three forms, basically. But before I do that, actually, I want to show you the American box real quick, as I will be doing a comparison. So sorry for all the shadows, but yes, I am doing this in my dining room as I usually do now, just because the basement's really cold. But yeah, so there you go. Obviously, I already took the other one out of the box, but clear window compared to the Japanese solid box there, and then the back of this here compared to this one here. So as you can see, alright, so cool. So let's kind of pause real quick and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. As you can see, there's your Shinken-Oh, your Samurai Zord, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, he's really nice compared to obviously the American one. You know, there are a couple things that I like the American one on more, and obviously when I show you that comparison, I'll let you know what they are. But yeah, I mean, you can't front. This version is a whole lot better than the American version. And until you actually have one in your hand, you know, as I saw other people's reviews, I'm like, oh, everybody's always just like, you know, on the bandwagon with the Japanese toys. But I mean, it is true. It is a lot better for sure. But yeah, so he's really nice. He has a no die cast, honestly. Does have some metallic paint, as you can see there. Mostly his legs and his crown. He's pretty meaty. A lot thicker than the American version, obviously. Something that the American version doesn't come with is the disc there. You can see it's pretty cool, and it has a couple different spots where you can put it. So just kind of give you the last 360 there on this guy, so you can kind of see him. Again, now that I mentioned the disc, it looks pretty nice. Actually, when I do display this, I am planning on actually displaying it on its shoulder here. So when you put it in his back, it's actually facing this way on his back. But when you're going to do his shoulder mount, it actually goes, there's a basically a pin right there. And it's form-fitting, so it's even shaped like the gorilla Zord and stuff like that, the monkey Zord, whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like it more like this, actually. Or if you like, when he's going into battle, flip that around, bring that forward, and he can hold it right there like that. So there you go. Okay. I do again apologize for the shadows. I'm really like annoyed that I can't find my lamp, so I do apologize about all the shadows. It's actually kind of annoying now that I'm looking at it as I'm filming. But yeah, so anyway, right off the bat, I'm just gonna give you comparisons here, because a lot of people have done a great this review already. They've done a great job, so there's really no reason to not, you know, to kind of visit that again. But I will show you the comparisons, as I can't find too many comparisons, so we'll go from there. In terms of the Zords being like almost exact to size, I want to say that the turtle and the gorilla are probably the closest in size there. Everything else is a little bit bigger on the Japanese, as you can see. I mean, that's a lot thicker. Obviously, these are bigger, but they're painted, so they don't have that gold paint job or whatever. His Shiba symbol there is a lot bigger. One thing that I was gonna say that why I like the American version a little bit more, I like the fact that you can actually kind of see his legs a little bit better. So he actually has long legs. Here he's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. He's kind of short, and then his waist, in my opinion, is just too long. While the American version, I don't know, I just like more. I just like the way they did this a little bit better. But in terms of the quality of the toy, yeah, of course, the Japanese are a whole lot better. The colors are pretty close, I guess, other than the Japanese version has a lot of metallic, as you can obviously see. The swords, which is something that everybody talks about, this is the Japanese version here. It does have the colors just like the show. And actually, right after this, I'm going to be showing you a review on my Megazord, which I did a custom. And I finally finished it after like 7-8 months. I was bored a couple weeks ago, so I finished it. So I think I did even a better job than this, as the Megazord actually comes with this sword here. And the cool thing about the American version is that both sides have all the symbols of all the animals, of the 5 animals. So the only thing this is missing is just color apps. But I honestly think this is a better sword. Everybody likes it a little bit more, it seems. Well, I do anyway. The Japanese just is obviously more accurate in colors and stuff like that, and with the hilt and all that good stuff. But it seems to be the same length. But then the Japanese has that hollow there, so it looks kind of ugly. So I don't know why they did it that way, but I don't know. There's nothing you can really do about it now, I guess. So that's pretty much that. Alright. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Again, the American version does not come with the shield / disc. And then obviously the transformations are a whole lot different. Obviously you can do the American Megazord with the American version here. So a lot of the parts to form that are a little bit different where they are. Just looking at the back again, see how hollow the Japanese version is, but again, that's because of transformation. So you can't fault it for that. And again, it's just it is better. And I can't see too many people displaying it, showing its back. So at this point, that really doesn't matter. So yeah, let's get to some transformations, I guess. I'm not gonna do them on camera, as I just don't want to make a mess. I want to show you everything like looking really nice, so we'll come back to that. Cool. Okay, that'll be the last time we fade to black. So here they are, as I said I would do. Here they are, and in their individual forms. Fortunately, my table's tiny, and I don't want to pull the camera back because my arms won't reach. But yeah, as you can see, some of them are a little long, especially like the blue dragon there. But again, I'm going to show you every single one individually, and I'm going to start with the small ones. And as I pull them out, the American stuff is just going to go on the floor, and then I'll show you their final form, which is the handheld origami, basically their paper forms or whatever you want to call them. I was going to go online and look for their official Japanese names, but it's late at night. It's like 3:30 in the morning, and I just kind of wanted to do the video real quick, as quick as I could without rambling too much. So anyway, so here are the turtles. Turtles are the closest to any of the Zords, I think. I mean, Monkey's pretty close too, but in terms of what it can do. So as you can see, that's almost the exact same size. Let's see. Wow, that is actually spot on. That is, wow, that's really close. That is very cool. Other than their points here, they had to kind of change that up. And her eyes are red there. hers are actually pink on the American one there. So, but other than that, they're pretty damn close. And obviously the kind of like the more of the pearl finish there, as you can see on the left side, which is Japanese. So but yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's that. And again, I'll kind of right off the bat just do this one. She is the only one that can actually do her her handheld form, her paper form, whatever you want to call it. So as you can see, and then same exact transformation too, which is cool. There you go. Obviously more color apps in the Japanese. And again, like I said, the different points. This is the universal one that started with the 2010 Power Rangers Mighty Morphin Power Rangers set. And then it continued with Samurai, now with Mega Force. So, okay, cool. So that's done. We'll put that one kind of to the side there. Monkey's pretty cool. I want to say, I don't know, for some reason the Japanese version for sure is cooler, but for some reason I like the American one because it looks angrier. Even though it doesn't have that black, it just looks a little bit angrier for some reason. It's almost the same exact size. The arms for sure are. Again, American, very hollow. It does have the Shiba symbol there, so they bothered to at least do that. Shiba symbol's right in there. So Shiba symbol there, Shiba symbol right there, but it's hollow. Paint apps, pretty decent. Obviously Japanese, a lot shinier. And both sides are on this side are plain. I like the fact that this is all black actually. On the Japanese, it's a lot more yellower. So I kind of like the color apps on this one. I just wish the face would have been nicer. But that's something you can touch up yourself if you like. So, and I like the belly on this a lot better. So cool. So we'll put her away. She doesn't do anything, unfortunately. This is as close as you'll ever get her. And that's when she's in her fist form. I mean, it wouldn't have killed them to let her fold, but they decided not to, so it is what it is. So put that to the side for a second. As you can see, we'll keep the Japanese to the left again, but yeah, so just a lot shinier. So, all right, that's two down. Let's do the bear. All right, we'll kind of put this to the back over here. So with the bear, I'm gonna do them individually because it's kind of tough to hold both of them as they're getting bigger, but pretty nice legs, nice very shiny color there. One thing that I don't like, and I guess other people have mentioned it too, why couldn't they put this symbol on the other side here? It just doesn't make sense when it's in its Megazord form, or Shinken-Oh, whatever you want to call it. The symbol is actually facing the inside of the leg. It looks retarded. So I guess that was just a big boo-boo on their part. I guess, I don't know. Shiba symbol there, same thing on that side. American version, it's in black. As you can see there, it is a little bit smaller than the Japanese. Does have a Shiba symbol again on both legs. Just doesn't have all that nice silver. In terms of the face, pretty close. Of course, his mouth opens. Oh, American does too. Never knew that until today. The only difference with the Japanese is that it does have a locking mechanism, so it locks there when you're doing it, doing the foot mode. So if you want to unlock it, you have to pull that up and then just bring it down. All right, so that's your bear mode. So when you fold this guy up, unfortunately, with the Japanese version, you will pull this and it would just kind of slide down. You can't do that, and the head would fold in that way. So that's as close as you're gonna get. Again, no paint apps where the symbol is here. with this bad boy. Flip those over. Close that there. Bring that up. What did I do wrong? Oops. No, put those in. And now, there you go. So unfortunately, like I said, no folding. So, alright. Put that to the side there. We will do the dragon next. Bring that over here. Biggest difference of all is the blue dragon, which is pretty crazy. I mean, I can see why they didn't do it engineering wise. It just would have been too much, too many fold outs. The only thing that they gave us that the Japanese doesn't have is that you can take its sword and it becomes his tail. His helmet is underneath there, as you can see. That's where he stores it. No paint apps on the feet, and obviously no colors on the symbols. The Japanese version can just fold a lot better. It's very, very nice. This is its official form there. So its tail is, it's part of his body. There's his helmet being stored. I keep it on this side just because it looks nice with all the colors or whatever. I like it with the gold chrome showing on that side. So that's why it's on this side. Again, it's just a lot nicer in terms of detail. The mouth does open and close. So does the American version. It's funny, this one I knew that it did. I just didn't know that it didn't do it on the bear. Paint apps wise, it has this black over here. The American one doesn't. So this automatically just makes it look a little bit better. And the neck just has a lot more movement. Put that to the side there. As you can see, it's just really nice ratchet sound there. And as like I said, the toes are painted in gold. So that's a beautiful, beautiful blue metallic look. So so the best thing that you'll get out of this is, again, taking that out. The head doesn't fold, so that's it. The Japanese version, oops, goes up there, and it's cool because you can keep the helmet there at all times, and there you go. And there you go. These connection points are when you're going to do the Megazord, so that's why those little things are there. Alright. And we're almost done. Last but not least, believe it or not my favorite, as I like the dragon the best, but this is definitely my second favorite. Here's your Japanese, here's your American. The American one is pretty on point to the Japanese counterpart. I mean, if they would have given a little bit of movement here, I mean, I think they would have been able to do the symbol. But I don't know, again, engineering wise, they probably just said no, we're not going to waste the time or money to be able to do that, so they left it alone. They both do have their Shiba symbols there on the side of their legs. Again, it's missing paint apps there, so you can finish the symbol. And again, the difference being chrome legs versus red and black. This one I like more because at this point it's more uniform. You know, if you were gonna, they should have just kept these either red. I would think. I mean, since you can fold them anyway, I should have just kept these red. But yeah, it is what it is. In terms of its face, they both do have mouths. They open and close. And but I gotta say, I don't know. I mean, for some reason, I like a little bit more the American face. I know it's maybe not as angular and slim compared to this one. This is actually kind of like fat and round. It almost looks like a turtle. But I just kind of like it more. Just a little bit more. Not much more, just a little bit. There's the points of the connections there. And so we'll do this last. This is all you're gonna get out of the symbol. Yeah, that's it. Close the legs, whatever. This bad boy over here, you can bring these up, close these, fold the head, and there's a symbol there. And that's it. So again, this was your Shinken-Oh comparison to the American version. Hope you like this review. Please rate, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. You guys are awesome. You guys take care. Peace. Later. See you guys around.